Hey, I'm playing Luka by Suzanne Vega, straight from the charts of the Morristown Uke Jam. So take the link in the video description, download the free ukulele song sheet, grab your own ukulele, and you can play along with me. And if you'll be anywhere near Morristown, New Jersey, come out and play with us. After the song, I'll do a basic tutorial together with a slow motion close-up play along you might find helpful. Last things, if you like the video, please like the video with a thumbs up. If you want lots more, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you want hundreds more free downloadable ukulele song sheets, each with its own linked video tutorial and play along, check out our Dropbox. And then come play with us. Now here goes. My name is Luka. I live on the second floor. I live upstairs from you. Yes, I think you've seen me before. If you hear something late at night, some kind of trouble, some kind of fight, just don't ask me what it was. Just don't ask me what it was. Just don't ask me what it was. I think it's 'cause I'm clumsy. I try not to talk too loud. Maybe it's because I'm crazy. I try not to act too proud. They only hit until you cry. After that, you don't ask why. You just don't argue anymore. You just don't argue anymore. You just don't argue anymore. Yes, I think I'm okay. I walked into the door again. If you ask, that's what I'll say. And it's not your business anyway. I guess I'd like to be alone, with nothing broken, nothing thrown. Just don't ask me how I am. Just don't ask me how I am. Just don't ask me how I am. My name is Luka. I live on the second floor. I live upstairs from you. Yes, I think you've seen me before. If you hear something late at night, some kind of trouble, some kind of fight, just don't ask me what it was. Just don't ask me what it was. Just don't ask me what it was. And they only hit until you cry. After that, you don't ask why. You just don't argue anymore. You just don't argue anymore. You just don't argue anymore. What a heartbreaking song. Gosh, oh gosh. All right. I did a number of different strums, and believe me, you can do simpler things if you want. Every step of the way, if you want, you can just do a simple down, down, up, down, up. You can just do that through the whole thing. You can, you can. I liked the band. Suzanne had a whole band, you know? And they changed the sort of tone of different parts of the music. And so I tried to change that with abrupt strumming and smoother strumming with the arpeggios. I'll show you how I did each piece. Now, I think first what I'm going to do, though, is the chord transitions. And then I'll go what I do with my right hand each time in each place. Okay, so I'm going to start the intro is mostly the same as like verse and, verse 1A and 1B. So I'm just going to go with verse 1A and 1B. So here we go. A D. All right, starts with a D. From the D to the A, yes, you have to pick them up. Sorry. You could, if you wanted, do a D with your weak finger and then just pick up 2 fingers and drop one. But I find a D to be easier with my strong fingers, and I don't find it difficult to go back and forth. So I did a D with my 3 strong fingers and an A, just switching positions on those 2 strings. But then from there, from that A to a G, you can leave your index finger stuck to the ukulele, just slide up 1 fret, and there's your G. Slide that index finger back down 1 fret, and you're back to your A. So that's your G, A, D, A, G, A. All right, and then from there to the B minor. Now, yeah, you're going to have to lay them all down. You're going to have to pick them all up and lay them all down for the B minor. I bar with my index finger, bar the 2nd fret, and then I drop a ring finger. That's how I do my B minor, and then slide to an A. And they all have to pick up also, but I kind of slide that index finger over. It doesn't stay stuck where it is because it has to move a string, but it's B minor, A, D minor, A, and then back to a G again. And those are the only chord transitions in the entire song. I'm going to do them in slow motion at the end. So if you're having difficulty with those transitions, stick around to the end. Okay, now all the different variations. Again, if you want, you can just do down, down, up, up, down, up. My name is Luka. I live on the 2nd floor. Verse 1B. If you hear something late at night, right? You can just stick with that strum the whole time if you want. But the intro, the band does something a little interesting, a little abrupt. They go. It starts with that D, A, G, and then the timing is a little off. It's like D, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and never mind. I got it wrong, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not sure I can count right. Sorry. My math is gone this morning. All right. Here we go, though. The timing, the way they do it, and the way I did it, I just plucked with my right hand. And yes, if you have a high G ukulele, sorry, it'll be like this. But it'll still sound good. You can do it with a high G or a low G, either one. In fact, I'll show you with a high G in a moment. I'm going to show you how the arpeggio sounds, because the arpeggio sounds quite a bit different, but it still sounds good. I tried to use one that would sound good on both low G and high G. So again, with that first line is kind of an abrupt bits and pieces thing, like this. So I'm going pluck, and then all 3 strings at once. And that's where the change to A is. And then I did a smoother strum arpeggio, and the first line of those 2, I had more pauses than the second, like this. I may have actually played it differently, but it doesn't matter. All I'm doing is strum, right, strum, pluck, pluck. But then the second line, I make smoother still by not putting any pauses in, like this. So I'm doing down with the index finger, and all I'm doing is now playing on these low strings until I run out of time, and it's time for the measure to start again. And that's it. And then the main, the substance of the song starts, the verse, the lyrics, And again, I called it an abrupt strum because I actually stopped with dampening it with my left hand. So, my name is Luka. See how I'm actually dampening the strings on that A. I wanted it to stop. So I'm dampening with my left hand on that part. Down, down, up. Down, down, up. Down, down, up. Down, down, up. And then the first start, or the first part of verse 1b, right, the first two lines, smooth, meaning I'm not dampening with my left hand anymore. There we go. If you hear something late at night, some kind of trouble, some kind of fight. Back to the abrupt part. Just don't ask me what it was. Just don't ask me what it was. Just don't ask me what it was. Now the only thing left I did, well no, okay, there's two more things. One is the split strum. I called it an energetic split strum. I want to add a lot of energy without actually speeding up. How do you do that? Well, you strum more, but in the same meter. Here's how I did it. So it's at the end of the second verse. You just don't argue anymore. You just don't argue anymore. You just don't argue anymore. The way I'm getting that extra thing in is with my thumb. I called it a split strum because I'm splitting my hand into two pieces on the up strum. That's it. Right? I'm going to stick my thumb in. Whoops. Right, so, sorry. Start with a D. Actually, I'm on an A. So, D. G, A, D, A, G, A, and now I'm back to the abrupt. Yes, I think I'm okay. Okay, and I do the energetic part in the outro as well. Last thing I'm going to talk about is, I called it an abrupt arpeggio. The last performance by the band of verse 1a is different than the rest of the song. There's no other part of the song that's quite like that. And it is very abrupt, but there is less fullness to it. So I tried to do that. I tried to duplicate that sound with an abrupt arpeggio. So here's how I did it. Okay, so my name is Luka. Here's how I did it. When I do an arpeggio, generally speaking, if possible, I have my 4 strong fingers on the 4 strings of the uke. I don't need my pinky, usually, because I only have 4 strings. Yay! So I put my 4 strong fingers there, and usually that's where I leave them. Unless I need to, unless there's something weird going on with this arpeggio, I have a finger assigned to each string. So I've got a D up here with my left hand. I'm going to pluck, counting from the floor, the 3rd and 4th strings. And I'll show you how this sounds on a high G in a moment. But so, I'm working my way toward the floor there. 4 and 3, 2, 1. 4 and 3, 2, 1. 4 and 3, and 2. So that's it. And that's it. Here's how it sounds on the high G. My name is Luka. I live on the second floor. I live upstairs from you. Yes, I think you've seen me before. That's how it sounds with that. Okay. Now the only thing I have left, I'm going to do a slow motion close-up play along where you can see my left hand as closely as I can make it. Clear through, I'm not sure. How much am I going to do? I think what I'm going to do is from the interlude, I'm going to go straight back to, I'm going to go straight to the second, I'm going to skip the third verse. Basically, that's it. I'm going to go right to repeating verse 1A with the abrupt arpeggio. Okay, so I'm going to go from the start of the song through the interlude and then to the repeat of verse 1A with the arpeggio. Here goes. So slow motion. 5, 6, 7, and. Here comes the verse. My name is Luka. I live on the second floor. I live upstairs from you. Yes, I think you've seen me before. If you hear something late at night, some kind of trouble, some kind of fight, just don't ask me what it was. Just don't ask me what it was. Just don't ask me what it was. I think it's 'cause I'm clumsy. I try not to talk too loud. Maybe it's because I'm crazy. I try not to act too proud. They only hit until you cry, and after that you don't ask why. You just don't argue anymore. You just don't argue anymore. You just don't argue anymore. Sorry, here's my... I'm gonna play the whole song. Verse 3 anyway, here it goes. Yes, I think I'm okay. I walked into the door again. If you ask, that's what I'll say. And it's not your business anyway. I guess I'd like to be alone, with nothing broken, nothing thrown. Just don't ask me how I am. Just don't ask me how I am. Just don't ask me how I am. My name is Luka. I live on the second floor. I live upstairs from you. Yes, I think you've seen me before. That's enough. All right, see you Wednesday, bye.